Good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Today is Sunday, April 12th? Maybe? I just checked. It is. Alrighty, we're going to have a relaxing day today. I got another Blokee set to build. This one's a little weird. It's a Wolverine. So, I'm going to do that today. Kind of relax a little bit. Maybe list a few of my cassettes. And then I've got 2 radio cassette players. I need to clean 3. I just forgot I had another one. I need to clean, test, and get listed as well. So my foot's still hurting quite a bit. I wanted to go out and do some stuff this morning, but foot is just not feeling it. So that's what happens. Life happens. So we're going to run out to McDonald's, grab some coffee, grab something to eat, maybe another Mario figure. I need Bowser, and Fire Mario, and Rosalina, and Peach, and one other. It's been a hard set to complete. I want it just for the top of my CRT that y'all saw yesterday, so. I don't know, there's something I want. They're fun. Alrighty, let's head to McDonald's. On the app, they have $2 crispy chicken biscuits or crispy chicken McGriddles. I think I'm going to get the McGriddle. That's what we're going to try for. Well, they were out of large cups today. I got to go over here and grab gas. So, let's see, what is it a gallon? I don't know what to look and see. After my 15 cents, it was $3.72 a gallon. Oh my God. We also finally got Bowser. Good Lord, that took forever. That's the one I wanted the most. So we're going to put in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Jody's not a big movie watcher, and she falls asleep through these all the time. So we are going to just put this in and get this going while we build our Blokee. Oh, and this is one of Jody's finished sets. She loves this one. There's her McQueen right there. But yeah, we'll put this in and get to building. Alright, so this is the build we're going to be doing, the Blokee's Wolverine. I'm going to finish my breakfast first. We'll make chicken McGriddle. And we got Lilybell, a plain biscuit, which she is absolutely dying for. So, let me give her that. Alright, this looks like it's going to be one of those where the instructions are crap. So, they've got them. This is the first time I've seen the Blokees too, where they have individual piece bags like Legos. So that's a little different. But I'm already looking at these instructions for C8. And there's 2 C8s right here. And it doesn't tell you if you put the C8s together. It just says C8. So, is it just one of these? Or do you put the 2 together? See, that's the stuff you have to figure out. That's what I'm talking about. The instructions are terrible. I don't know who's doing these instructions for Blokees, but I think that's the biggest downfall for them. Is the instructions. The instructions suck. But the figures are great. Like, I love the figures. And they're fun to do. It's just, the instructions are just terrible. Okay, so you are building 2 different heads with 1 for each. They should put 2 different heads. Use 1 of each. I mean, that would make it so much easier. So, that's what we're doing. It is 1 of each. Alright, we got the heads done. We'll go with this one. The R face. Yep, I like that one. Alright, now we've got his chest done and his head connected. This is going to look pretty good when it's done. Love these guys. Alright, now we have the belly and the crotch added. It's coming together pretty good, and it moves and poses really well. I like this. This will be fun to do a bunch of these. I don't know why these aren't as popular as Legos and stuff. These are fun. And they're very affordable. This was only $15. Like, that's awesome. That's a good deal on that. That hand or arm was harder than it looks. There's a lot of little pieces that go into this arm. And of course I'm using the claws out. They give you an option to use another hand just open. And you have an extra shoulder piece for whatever reason. Maybe one without the shoulder pads, I don't know. But loving this, he's looking good. Okay, now we have both arms together and on. That took a little while. This is taking a while to get this far, but it's fun. It is fun. It's like doing a 3D puzzle that turns into an action figure. Pretty neat. The legs were much easier than the arms. These were pretty easy to do. So I got this leg done. I'm going to attach it in a second and then get the other leg done. We should have a posable figure. So here are the two different arm builds you can do. So you can have him without the pads and no claws. But why would you want that? Huh? He looks so much more menacing that way. Look at that guy. Oh my God, he's awesome. This was a lot of fun. I hope they do more like this. This is part of the Deadpool, from the Deadpool Wolverine movie. So did they do a Deadpool? Because if they did, I need to get that one. Love it. This came out so good. I am very happy with this. And then, you know, you have all these other things you can do, the different heads. You can mix and match, do what you want. I went with our face. I think it looks good. There you go. That's a good looking figure. He's light too, where these are just plastic. But the plastic don't feel cheap either. That's the thing. It feels good and sturdy. I had to redo a couple pieces. And they were, you know, hard to get off and they didn't break or anything, but pretty sturdy, I do have to say. I am a fan of these. The Transformers were fun, which is why I wanted to try these. And I'm glad I did. And they're affordable. So the Iron Man was a little harder than this one. He had a lot more parts. But this one was still challenging. All in all, I'd say 8 out of 10. Pretty awesome. I'd give the Iron Man a 10 out of 10. And then this one an 8 out of 10. He looks good. Looks real good. Again, I think they need to work on their instructions. Their instruction booklet is not the best. If they would do it like Lego and just do page by page, a little better detailed, these would be a whole lot more fun and easier to figure out. Alrighty. Well, now that Jody's up and at it and she can watch Lou about for me, I'm going to run out and get the car washed. The windows are pretty dirty. I'm sure you all are tired of looking out a dirty window. So we're going to go run through the car wash real quick. It looks like everybody had the same idea. A line to get in to wash your cars for too long. Not terrible though. We're going for the ultimate shine car wash. It's just the closest one to my house. They're all the same. Well, we're going through the fancy car wash. No more dirty windows for a little bit. I'm mainly recording this just because my grandson watches the videos and he will think this is just awesome. And I'm going to go vacuum my car out and clean the windows with some Windex. And just like that, we can see it's not dirty anymore. I even vacuumed and everything. Looking good. You can see the screen a lot better too. So that is nice to have this taken care of and done. It was looking pretty dirty from all the salt from winter, so very, very happy. Time to head home. What do you think though? Much better? I think so. Today's song of the day is The Lynx by the Black Keys. Love the Black Keys. You can see it a lot better, can't you? I don't know if it's showing up or not. We've already got bug splatters. It's only been 4 miles since I drove from there to the house. Well, it was good while it lasted. Alright, we're going to put our Wolverine Blokee over here next to the Iron Man Blokee. They look really good. I love those. Pretty awesome. Yep, it's looking pretty good. It is so random. I love it. So random. There's just so much. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. The sci-fi box with all the sci-fi books. Well, and him, the Balrog, with all the Lord of the Rings and Dune and stuff. But it's getting there. Looking good. That's my bookshelf. And the Goosebump books. Slowly working on that. But yeah. Love the Blokees. And of course we added our Bowser to the TV. If I could find a couple more that I don't have, that'd be nice. So that's looking pretty good. Kind of crazy in here. I love it. I love the craziness. But yeah, I really like those for the TV. Alrighty guys, that does it for me today. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Helps me out. It's free. Doesn't cost a thing. 90% of the people that watch me aren't subscribed. So, yeah, just help me out. Till next time, guys. Bye.